Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Melanie, your She Shed Scrapper. So today I am back with a 2-page layout using the August Not Just for Boys Kit Club called Spectrum, and a cut file, I believe, from Paige Evans. So I actually cut this cut file out before I went away for a scrapbook weekend, and I actually decided to use it in this yellow paper instead of the classic white that I usually do. The paper design, the yellow paper was just not my style. It didn't fit with kind of the whole pool theme that I wanted, and so I figured why not use it just to cut out the cut file. So I am just going to back the cut file with papers in the collection or in the kit. I don't make you sit and watch the whole thing because it takes me quite a while. So we are going to skip ahead in just a moment. And you can see that with the beach ball, I did go ahead and kind of alternate those colors there, and I really love the way that it turned out. And then with one of the O's, I actually used one of my photos, which kind of inspired the rest of the layout. You can see in the upper right hand corner, I have a couple of my photos already cut out into circles, and I am going to kind of go with that theme. Even the background paper here has a huge circle. I did not use the same background paper on both layouts, and so you will see that I add that black one to kind of break it up, because that's where I'm going to kind of put the cut file, and then 2, I'm going to carry that over onto the second page as well to kind of coordinate both pages. I am going to apologize ahead of time. I did this layout at a scrapbook weekend, and at this point I'm doing the voiceover quite a bit after, and so I apologize if I am not really sure what my next move is, I guess. So I did want to back the circle photos. However, I had used the largest circle die to cut out the photos, and so I had to freehand kind of the backing of it, and that's why I decided to distress the edges. I am not a great cutter, or apparently a good, I don't know, circle drawer. So the edges of these two are going to be distressed. I probably could have and should have distressed more on the layout, but I did not. So it took me a little bit to kind of figure out photo placement, because there is one other photo that I wanted to include on this layout, and that one is a full 4x6. It is not cut into a circle. So I kind of had to figure out, I guess, where to put the photos, and it took me a little bit to figure that one out. I initially thought I was going to have both circle photos on page 1 with the cut file, kind of my title. However, then it kind of just left a one-page or a one-picture, it would have left a one-picture layout for page 2. And I don't know, in my mind, and just kind of how I do things, if I'm going to have a one-picture layout, I want that to be the first layout, not the second. And so that's kind of when I struggled a little bit. I am going to use a branding strip here just to add another pop of color to the layout. And again, here I am kind of struggling with how to position the photos, which at this point I think kind of gave me the idea to cut out some more circles. I am kind of looking at the sticker sheet that came with the, well, I don't know actually if those ones came with the kit or not. I don't think it did. I think that circle fun came from my stash, and it just kind of helped complete my title. And then here again, I apologize. It's been a long time since I completed this layout. I think this is when I'm going to go, yep, cut my circles. You can see it kind of broke away for a minute. I wanted to delete all that because I was away from the table. And so here I am kind of placing the circles that I had just cut, popping some of them up on some foam tape and kind of just layering them there. There were these epoxy kind of pieces, and so I included those in there too. I kind of wanted to use those up on the layout, and I think I might have, I think I only have one left. So this is a ephemera pack that either came with or I added on that same month. I can't remember which one. But there was a circle journaling piece here. You can see that I'm kind of trying to figure out where I want to place that. And spoiler alert, I do end up using it. Just not on page 1. How's that? There were these fun puffy dots, and so I decided to incorporate those on the layouts too because, you know, again, they're circles and it just fit with kind of the theme of the layouts. So here is where I'm going to start page 2. And I am going to, again, carry over that black strip all the way across, kind of to break up the page and make the two layouts kind of more cohesive because they aren't the same background papers. I ended up changing the photos there because the backing on the other one was the same as this background paper. And now that I'm looking at it, doing the voiceover, I like how the backings are offset, but now that they're on the pages they're on, they're all kind of looking into the middle, and I like the way that that looks a lot better. So here is my 4x6 photo. I am going to, I believe, double back that as well. Try to use up that yellow paper. That's what that's the paper I used for the cut file that I didn't really care for. It was kind of lemons and kind of vintagey, not really my style. So I tried to use it up in little bits and pieces, kind of hiding it throughout the layout, I guess. So here's kind of the gist of the layout. I do have more circles here that I'm going to kind of play with and try to position in places that I am happy with. But I felt like I needed more circles or more of something. And so one of the sheets of paper in the kit came with this cut apart sheet. And so what I am going to end up doing is cutting out one of the sayings into a circle. So I step away from my desk and cut that out and then layer the smaller circles that I had already cut out down at the bottom below there. And gluing kind of everything down. I'm just really happy. I don't always kind of, you know, make my own embellishments or use like a circle theme, but I really like the way that this turned out. And again, kind of used up the epoxy buttons there. You can see I added 2 more on the right hand page, and then I did end up grabbing out that journaling piece like I kind of told you before. So I will journal a little bit there, and it just worked out perfectly because it was a circle. In this kind of ephemera pack, there were frames and tabs, and so I decided to grab a tab just to do one more kind of embellishing cluster, and again kind of go through with these puffy dots and scatter those throughout. I do look here for a saying, but I did not find one that I wanted to use. Instead, I found these itty bitty phrase stickers that I decided to use instead, and I put some of those on the tab there and then kind of scatter them throughout the circles as well. The one on the bottom says family vacation. I pieced that together, and I'm just going to kind of include a couple tucked in that fit really nicely with the pictures. I think though that we are just about nearing the end. I do go back to one of my sticker sheets and find some more of those kind of black stickers that have that kind of pinwheel look, I guess, and kind of scatter those throughout as well, just to bring some more of that black from that fun kind of sticker at the beginning. But I think that is really going to finish off the layout. I do have some close-ups coming up, so I hope you guys stick around for those, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found some crafting inspiration, and we will see you next time. Bye guys.